Hello friends and meisters, welcome back to more Danganronpa. Why you do me like this, Harmony? So sad. Why did they kill off best boy Ryoma? Like, I know he was grappling with a reason to live, trying to find one, but I thought we had given him a reason to live. I thought we were his reason. I'm so upset about this. Oh, I thought he'd be an easy target, but after his escape from Gonta, I didn't think anyone could catch him. I'm so upset right now. Like, I know they basically kind of raised his flag there when he said, I want to see that video. I want to die was basically what he was saying to Kaito, but oh, I'm so mad right now. And it's all made worse by the fact that Kaito just has belief in people again and someone killed him. Now, everyone's immediate thoughts go to Himiko. That's too obvious for this game. That's what I think, at least. But there's only one way to figure out. I'm not sure how her magic trick works. Maybe there was a tank within a tank and somehow it displaced another tank in through the wall, maybe? Like, I don't know magic tricks very well, and I've never really seen many, or even the tricks behind a lot of these magic shows. But I guess there's only one way to find out. Maybe the investigation will reveal something here for me. And then we can put some of our suspicions together with the clues we find, I hope. Hey, Shoichi, you got a sec? Huh? Now, what's wrong?
I mean...
Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you.
Alright!
You're my sidekick from now on. Huh? Your sidekick, bro?
You know...
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy. I'm not really cut out for investigation. But that's a good quality to have for an investigation.
Listen up.
Plus, the only fit for Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars, is the universe itself. I'll leave the details to you. The path for my success. But I don't know what to do as a sidekick.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'll make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he? Yeah.
I mean...
So,
leave it to me.
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about. Huh?
Got it.
Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Kaito made me a sidekick like this. Could it be? I'm scared. I try hard not to be, but I'm scared. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Can't stop thinking about it. Pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. That's what I'm afraid of. Is he trying to help me? Oh, Kaito. You have another reason to be in the best boy trio.
Hey!
So sweet. Hey, what's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already.
Okay.
Right. At Kaito's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file. The victim is Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gym. Cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas and only bones remain. Other injuries can be confirmed at this time.
Come on, man.
What? There's less written here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this. The time of death isn't written here. Huh?
Remember.
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rantaro's time of death, correct? True. The victim is Rantaro Mommy. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected.
But
The Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death. Probably because what seems like the cause of death might not be, maybe? I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
What?
Did Monokuma mess up?
no.
No. This was intentional. Otherwise it'd be too easy to figure out. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit. And that's what I thought.
But
Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit.
Ah,
That means the key to this case is the time of death.
well done.
Oh, it would be really nice to have the ultimate, what would you call them? Ooh, ultimate forensic scientist. Ah, there you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. This is drowning, but if that's the case, might be able to unravel the case from there. The Monokuma file has been added to your truthful section of your monopad.
Alright.
That is true, that is true. Alright, now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can get started on the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is... investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. He's pretty commanding, as I expected. Yeah, well, let's take a look over that once more real quick. So basically, okay, there we go. The victim is an ultimate tennis pro, Ryoma Hoshi. The victim's body was discovered from the gym. The cause of death was drowning. Afterwards, the victim's body was consumed by piranhas until only the bones remained. Like I was right then. He was drowned instead of the piranhas killing him being the cause of death, so he was already dead by the time he got in there. I thought maybe he was unconscious, but that works as well, I guess. Accomplishes the same thing. Oh, but why, Ryoma? It's a large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
You guys really need to break the glass. Everything's soaked now.
But
If we had left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
That's right.
Not to mention the piranhas as well. I guess it would have taken way too long just to empty the whole tank with a bucket.
okay.
It was a lot to clean up, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look. Yeah, you're right. 100% right. We need to take a look. Maybe because we broke the glass, there isn't much, if anything, left in the fish tank. Was I right about a little escape sort of thing? But I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. That's suspicious. So maybe it wasn't quite like an alternate tank. Like I thought there was maybe a tank within a tank. Unless that's exactly what it is. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. Doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Exactly. And what exactly is this pane? The square glass pane has been added to the true pull section of your monopad. And then handcuffs. Handcuffs? Where are there handcuffs here? They're locked. There are small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, but not too hard to scratch. It must have been something scraping against something hard or sharp. Or they must have been scraping against something hard or sharp.
Huh?
What are those? Handcuffs? Why are they in the tank? Hey, Himiko didn't have them on when she went in there. I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? Himiko's room. I think we saw some, actually. That's true. There weren't any in the warehouse, so where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is... Could be he's a prisoner? Roma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. That's a good point as well. So perhaps some element of that was in her lab as well. Or his lab. I thought it was... Like, I could have swore that maybe it was actually Himiko's, but I guess maybe I'm wrong. Scratch handcuffs have been added to the Drew Pull section of your monopad. Because that would make sense. Handcuffs in the Ultimate Magician's lab. You need something to escape from, right? That's what I was thinking. I guess that could make sense too. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Kanto said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them here. Can't believe Kanto would do that with his bare hands. Wait, yes I can. Try to bite him, he just squishes them. I think that Ryoma is inside their stomachs. I don't even feel like eating them. How would you even consider eating them in the first place? They're piranhas. Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created.
Amen.
The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul, so that he may enter Atua's kingdom, he
Come
shall.
on, man.
And he really go there looking like this?
But...
Piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too. He was. What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise!
I feel like there were more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas? How?
Huh?
What did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast. Unless they're robo-piranhas. But compared to yesterday, the piranhas looked super crammed in the tank. They did. So they looked more crammed together.
Dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were. I couldn't.
Oh my!
But anyways, it was super crammed.
What a surprise!
Super crammed. Jeez, we get it. Shut up already. More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. Yes, let's keep it in the back of our mind. Crammed piranhas have been added to your truth section of the monopad. Wait, why are his clothes intact? Didn't we clearly see them get torn off with his body? Okay, whatever. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now, not even a shadow of what he was. What the heck is this? Is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay.
I'm certain of it.
Remember.
Everyone witnessed the show, or everyone watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones. How are his clothes still intact? They were just overlooking that fact. I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way. The water filled with blood so fast, we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. This skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's.
Jeez.
Ah, I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it.
No.
No, I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die, he said as much. He was jealous of us who wanted to live. What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. That he could have the same feelings we do, so that he could have the reason to keep going. Right alongside us. He was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple, like a good friend, good food, or your friend? Damn it, that idiot. The exact same thing when Shuichi was talking about a reason to live as well. Saddening. But I don't think that's far from the truth, actually. If Ryoma didn't have his reason to live yet, could he have done this voluntarily? That's what I'm kind of worried about. It would explain the handcuffs as well, because I said nobody should be able to catch Ryoma. Ryoma can literally flash step, and Gonta wasn't even able to catch him, so I'm kind of surprised by this. Huh. Ryoma's belongings are all gouged together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. That's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's in his room to investigate?
Remember.
A motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. And you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
Can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although he might have had my video. If that were the case, that might be a suspect. Well, no point in thinking about that now. Yeah, you already let the cat out of the bag. We gotta do it now. Alright, that's all I wanted to see around the water tank. Oh, if you say so, Shuichi. I really want you to go in the tank and play with that pane of glass, but hey, if you don't want to, I get it. Actually, don't. I think you should really investigate it, but hey. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. That is a good question. I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue there. Huh? What in the heck's over here? Oh, that's the ladder to get up on top, I think. Yeah, a little staircase. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through it. And only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. The piranha's tank had no lid and only the front was made of glass. That'd make it possible to stick more in there. Oh yeah! That tank was from Himiko's research lab. Hey, Kaito, you helped carry supplies for the show, right? Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Anji. It was sure a lot of work. But I just helped to carry it. I wonder how they hung it from here.
You know...
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift. It seems this is where the lighting baton for the gym is attached. Kurumi. The control panel on the side of a stage allows you to raise and lower the baton. It seems they lowered the baton, attached the piranha tank to it, then raised it again. I never knew lighting buttons were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that. Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it probably is quite sturdy. Thanks for the info, Kurumi. Piranha tank has been added to the truth bullets section. And this is our timer, right? This is the timer that we were counting. That was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. Game. No. Please. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. Could be. Definitely could be. She's mentioned the lighting panel, I believe. Huh? What is this? It is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the baton. I see. Oh, we'll keep that in the back of our mind. And what is this? Curtain? Closed curtain. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side. What's the matter? You want to check that window out?
Okay.
Yeah, but... Oh, it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it is pretty high, even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank?
Yeah.
That's right. There was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Huh. That gives me ideas. Kaito quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying a ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so...
But you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
If the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
That would definitely explain why we didn't notice them. We were all focused on the tank. Culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
What's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much, but I think it's the pool.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
Oh. Maybe. Just maybe the culprit, after Ryoma, threw him through there and maybe tried to struggle so he didn't go through the top of the piranha tank. If the water was that murky and packed with piranhas, you wouldn't be able to see him, and then he was dropped into the tank with them. Certainly a possibility. The window frame has distinct aberrations, perhaps scratched by something, and that would make sense with the cuffs being all beat up as well. This might be related to the case, I should remember it. We will. I climbed down from the ladder to the stage.
Hey!
You're done investigating the window, then I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be great. Thanks, Kaito.
Jeez.
Trying the sidekick be doing this, though. He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me because he knows he's useless. I investigated everything I wanted on the stage, at least. We all done here, then let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's a good idea, Kaito. We'll head on out. Is there anything else anyone wants to say to us? I don't see anything else to click on. Let's talk to Kyo first. Kyo?
However...
Never would have imagined such a cruel murder. Being at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? They wish to see us panic.
No.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. That reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow. So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? That's true. Did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then...
Huh. Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. What'd she tell? Yo murmured almost to himself and walked back to the stage. Is there anything else to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyways. We followed Kyo backstage. Well, he makes a good point. There is water here and rope. It's a strange thing to find in a tank. This is a pretty long rope. What's this used for? I estimate it is roughly 65 feet in length.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at
But
it?
of course.
I'm very well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the woman of the village all begged me to stay. I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. He's a master of bondage, and this woman loved it. Gosh. Anyways, what is this rope? Could this be related to the case? Let's add it to the memory bank. No? Okay. And water. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase. Can we move the staircase? This isn't a puddle from where we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry, which is strange. Perhaps someone was wet, or wet was here doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes? But how would you get from the water tank to the space behind the staircase?
Could it be...
There may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. Could be right then. Could that little square have something to do with it? Well, let's see if we can move the stage staircase. This staircase goes up to the top of the stage. Inspecting it closely, I can see that some places on the side are wet. Might have something to do with the puddle next to it. What, can we not open it up or move it or something like that? Like, that's what I swear it has to be. Either it's hiding a door into there or hiding a trick underneath it. Something. There has to be something there. And there's just a door built into the side of it. Small enough for Himiko to get out. There's nothing strange about it from behind other than the large size. It's a normal tank.
See.
All the sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. I suppose. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick. I believe that if we figured out that route Himiko took, we would discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There's a high probability that they used the same route. Reveal how Ryoma got into the tank. I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. Well, that's a good point. The other option is they threw him in through the window into the piranha tank. But hey, I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage. But I still don't know how the trick was performed.
Hey, so
Hey, how long are you gonna investigate here? We still gotta find the culprit, you know? Come on, let's go.
Kaito!
Oh, wait, Kaito! Kaito, you bugger! Investigate that place? No. Okay. Himiko, are you gonna tell us now? Tell us how your magic works. Yeah, my magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smiling, Himiko. No, they're not. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Are you blind, Tenko? Himiko, if it's all right, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? Oh, ask her to explain the magic formula, then maybe she will. We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There is no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
Come on, man.
You're still saying that. You understand the situation we're in.
Stop it.
Stop it. No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
But
I'll protect you.
okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Jeez.
Man, this guard is more strict than the security at idol events. yeah, you're right. I doubt you'll have anything useful, but Tenko, do you know anything? Have you noticed anything?
Degenerate male.
Hey, you degenerate! If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it! I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial? Tenko, why? Why you gotta be like this? Although there were many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is there was Ryoma murdered. True. Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
But
Kaito, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
Yeah, you just put your foot in your mouth, buddy. No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast.
Of course!
You got it? I'm not suspicious.
dear.
I do not understand how the explanation is supposed to convince me. True, Ibo does have a point. His hands are up in the air. Whatever you say, Kaito. I didn't mean to do that. We did investigate this, but I don't think I investigated this, did I? Anything suspicious about this curtain? Move it.
Hey!
Doesn't bother me. What was that curtain for?
That's...
It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, this was closed to prevent us from seeing. Oh, is that what it is? And is it some kind of clue? I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. Move it, maybe? Move it! I want to see what's behind it. Actually, you know what? I think we already did. We went behind the stage with Kyo here.
well...
Make Himiko's escape trick clear. The inspector will be able to determine how Ryoma got into the tank as well.
However...
As far as Himiko's magic is concerned, it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms. They likely won't tell us. No matter how we ask, we need to discern the truth for ourselves. To that end, I will investigate the backside of the stage once more. You will, Yeah, I was wondering if we could look behind here and see if there's some other trick that was hidden behind this thing, but I'm not seeing anything directly. I think it has something to directly do with these stairs. Maybe they move? Like, that would be a reason that this would hide it from view. And it has something to do with that glass pane on the floor. I know it does. Okay. Ah, that's right. We need to ask Anji about the stage.
Angie!
Hey, Anji. I want to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage. I did.
Then...
And do you know anything about how Himiko's trick worked? Perhaps? No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Anji about the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep, we started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. They did. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the staff from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Giwa helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
I asked Karumi to sew the curtains. I did. Because I hate sewing, I do.
Thanks, B2
But basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success. Oh, maybe we can just ask Anji. Does Atua know how this trick works?
Nah.
No, it's because of all of us. Was it really a success? Anyways, by the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Yes.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
so divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used real piranhas. I did.
Atua has
That's
spoken.
what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer, those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course, of course.
Yep. According to the piranha's tanks manual, it's synced up with the timer, it does. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically, it will. I see, that means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's
And
lab.
then-
And right when we finished the prep work, we were about to take a break, we were. Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
Gonta let us go. It was already nighttime. We couldn't go back to the gym, we couldn't.
You know,
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yeah.
We decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement we did.
Thank you.
Nico and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. Don't know when I could have snuck into the gym before those two got here.
Ah,
But they can go into that room beside the gym. What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of the confusing incident?
but.
Don't worry, it'll be fine, it will. What?
Atua.
Atua has spoken. You have nothing to worry about, you don't. Nothing to worry
No,
about.
no.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight. Not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Gee, it's starting to sound more and more creepy. Atua! Yes. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used yet. No, we already looked at that. I want to talk to Iruma. You got your drone handy? Hey, Filmwad, there's something I need you to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
got it.
Well, yeah, tell me too. I was also running around, so I still don't know what went on. So did Miu escape from Gonta? Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure she flashed him or something. She's not strong enough to fight
Why
him.
you?
Choppy slimy. Tenko, not Tenko, Miu. Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us, yes. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Io, Tsumugi, Tenko, and I. Miko and Anji were brought in later. From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly, and Kokichi left the room after around 9 p.m. They must have been brought in about 5 minutes before
If I
that.
remember correctly.
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. Meet in hell, you mean? We were fed about an hour into nighttime, about 11 p.m. So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. Then those people without an alibi are me, Urumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see you've learned what an alibi is, thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullcrap?
Why?
By the way, Miu, how were you able to get away from Gonta? Oh, well, I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon. Yes.
Wait!
And what's a secret woman weapon? Is she trying to laugh it off? Did she flash him? Was I right?
Come on, man.
Joichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the last trial. Oh, Miu, you weirdo. That leaves Kurumi as a suspect. Poor Kaito as a suspect because he didn't get caught. Miu and one other. So, what do you have to tell us, Tsumugi?
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? Well, the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could be.
Oh, what if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage your show.
Yeah.
No, stop with the references. Or something like that. Happened before, probably. Oh, I love Tsumugi. Damn it.
Hey.
So, Meisters, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a Phoenix Wright reference from the memes I've seen online, but I've never played the games. It's something I've been requested to play, but I've never played them yet, so I don't know for sure. I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored.
All right.
Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come. Oh gosh, Kokichi's coming for you. Be afraid. Be very afraid. So yeah, I think we basically investigated all. The only other person that we haven't talked to yet is Gwanta.
How can this be?
Gwanta could have saved him. Oh, Gwanta should have saved him.
What happened?
Gwanta, what's wrong? When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gwanta had dived into tank, then Gwanta could have helped Ryoma, but Gwanta got scared, too scared to do anything. Well, yeah, with his superhuman speed, what 10 seconds would have been more than enough to swim in, grab him, jump off the bottom of the tank, and get out of there. That's what he's worried about.
Gwanta,
Sorry,
idiot.
Gwanta, really sorry. Gwanta, it's not your fault, man.
Come on, man.
Like, he's such an innocent, big, beautiful man. I don't think he would ever purposely hurt someone. A man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if you had jumped in, it would have just eaten you too.
That's true.
And from what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyways, Gwanta. He was already dead.
Huh?
Oh, really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You know,
You haven't even read the file yet, have you?
Gwanta not
Oh,
smart.
Gwanta not really understand it. Gwanta not smart enough to be helped. Oh, Gwanta can't read then. Is that it?
Dumbass.
What are you apologizing about? If you've got time to apologize, you've got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gwanta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you would know, after all.
Huh?
Information only Gwanta know?
Remember.
Remember, during the show, you went up on the stage. That's about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah. I was going to worry about Himiko.
Could it be...
Did you see inside the tank? I'm pretty sure you said you had quite amazing eyesight. Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
Oh, got to see no one in tank. Gwanta kind of surprised. You can't do that. We're still in the middle of a show, we are. But if we're going to do nothing, Himiko will get eaten by piranhas. Huh?
But you know,
Oh, was I right then? But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that's right.
so...
And when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh,
Gwanta don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in after that.
Sorry.
Like, okay, I think I'm right then. We'll know for sure once I go over the pool, but if he was dead before going to that tank, they could have easily drowned him in the swimming pool and threw his corpse over into that fish tank. I think I might be right here. Sorry, Gwanta would have watched tank better.
Dumbass.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you right.
You know...
But this is a problem. I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko's disappearing act was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Is that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that mystery will be an important point of this case, as am I. For sure. Gwanta's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. I believe we've investigated everything we need to for now. Well, investigation's over now. So who's the culprit?
No.
Can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate exactly, Shuichi.
Come on, man.
What? You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where else do we gotta investigate?
That's...
First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked at as well.
That's true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which emotive video he had. Then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pros lab. I've deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. They could have, but I personally think they probably came from Himiko's lab. Is that everything? Last of all, the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. Regardless, we have to figure that out. If we go there, I'm sure we'll be able to find some kind of clue. So we've still got a lot to do then, huh? Well, good luck, Shuichi. After all, I'm gonna be you. Or, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
Right.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? I, Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars. Is there a way to respond to that? Not really, just stay silent. Stay silent and walk away. But I think that's everyone. I'm pretty sure we already talked to Kurumi. Would you like to leave? We would. What I'm really interested is what's going on over in the pool there. Is there a ladder up against the wall or something? That's what I'm quite interested about. Maybe that rope was used as well. There's so many things here. I love just thinking about this stuff. I guess playing all the other Danganronpa games and the 999 games, ever since I've done that Fury video, I've just been theorizing more out loud. Oh, I've loved doing it now. Anyways, what is this? Oh yeah, this is Himiko's lab. We might as well go here because it's on the way. So, this is Himiko's research lab. We're gonna investigate again. The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it works.
You know...
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms? That would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. We need to ask that guy some questions. Yeah, that might be a good idea. But I could have swore she'd probably have handcuffs in here, but I guess it might have been, it might have been Ryoma's lab, though. I might have just remembered that wrong, because I saw swords and everything else in here. And cuffs are used in some magic tricks, if I remember correctly, but hey, maybe Danganronpa does things different.
Shuichi.
Hey, Shuichi, did you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite, after all. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey!
All of a sudden, a knife comes out of nowhere from his hand and, like, stabs you in the neck. Ah, favorite, my ass. I do actually, it's about when we were kidnapped by Conti yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our moto videos, right? Is that all you were doing? Came back pretty late.
I see.
I see. You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday? That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryomo was probably killed before or after. Which means nighttime yesterday's so suspicious, since everyone's doing their own thing.
Hey!
What were you doing then?
Um,
It'd be easy if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi Gonta... Oh, okay, no, he's talking to us, yeah. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Hanji. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed down to the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour at the start of nighttime, but something happened. Huh? Something happened. Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. He started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Well, if it's Kokichi, he's usually up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing about my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is, my mom or something? Well, you do look like a little kid. Didn't you ask Kurumi to be your mom earlier? You know what, in all fairness, he is right.
that's so mean.
She just kept talking and then finally let me go out at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour, wow. Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half. It was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there, our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you, you're not worthy lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Miss Maid, catch me if you can.
That is.
Is that a request?
So that means...
Is that a request? Yes. Oh no. And then I guess Kurumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again. Let me go when nighttime started. So, do your alibis still hold up, even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. And from 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kurumi have alibis. After Kurumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 10 p.m. And from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi? Then neither does Kurumi either. Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me. Something odd. I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was. I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. A girl in her underwear? What the hell is he talking about? Kokichi's account has been added to the true pool section of your monopad.
By the way.
That is a good question. By the way, didn't you get captured by Gonta yesterday? Did you, Kaito? Where were you? And what were you doing? Yeah, that's a good point. Did he stick his foot in his own mouth earlier to bring that up on us? I was running around the whole time. I hid in the bathrooms and bedrooms all over the school. I see. Yeah. No, I just personally can't believe Kaito would do it from his attitude. That's like assuming Hiro is a mastermind. But I won't say any more because that's spoilers for the first game. Tsumugi, what's going on? What are you doing here, Tsumugi? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm playing, but it's plain to see I'm investigating. Well,
Okay.
true. Is that so?
Hey, so
did you find any clues? I was still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them.
No.
No, in fact, I still haven't found anything.
And get to it. Looking around is how you find clues.
I think that leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. Yes, plain bad, I get it, haha. But I think so too. Miki gave Kokichi a meaningful glance.
Hey!
I decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way, even plain old me can be helped out. That's not a bad idea, Tsumugi. At least you're doing something. Unlike Kaito.
But you know,
Even if it is to solve this case, revealing Himiko's trick is. Well, it makes things kind of boring.
Kaito, are you the type who wants to believe in magic?
Oh.
Oh, Kaito believes in Himiko's magic.
idiot.
Believing is his magic, right?
That's not what I mean. I was just thinking that her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people.
I see.
Oh yes, I guess you could think about it that way.
Yeah.
Because it's just like my dream to go to space. I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe I will meet aliens. Flying around space with thoughts like that is the true spirit of adventure.
So it's like that. Kaito, that's
You're so
the stupidest
dumb.
thing I've ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help this situation.
What?
Hey, who are you calling stupid?
No need to yell. You're just proving his point, Kaito. You're still best husbando, don't worry about that. What a huge saw. It's probably used for a saw person and a half trick, yep. I would assume so as well. Saw blade's probably made of rubber or something. No, I wanted to click on the guillotine. Guillotine? Can I not click it? I guess not. Double, boil and trouble. We don't need to... You know what? Let's just make this easier. I forgot. I keep forgetting that's a thing when I'm clicking around on stuff. This is used for magic tricks too. I've seen it in magic shows before. It has nothing to do with the case. You know what else I haven't been doing? Breaking stuff. There are several swords stabbed into a human-sized box. If there was a person inside, they would come out just fine. That's the trick, I think. It has nothing to do with the case. Well, it can't hurt. You gotta investigate everything in these games. This is a big cage. I might fit inside this. It has nothing to do with the case. Yeah, I know, game. If I leave anything uninvestigated, you'll yell at me to investigate it. There's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show.
So.
Maybe it has a trick incorporated into it.
It looked like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess we went as a backup. That's what Himiko told me and Kipo when we carried the other tank out of here.
And perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up, but how would it open up there? Oh, was I right? Are there stairs actually hiding it? I thought it was something like that. Wait, perhaps it isn't random. The segment had to open up here. And I don't see it on that side. So they're basically pointing out that it's on the other side, which I believe is facing the stairs. So I think I was right to assume that earlier then. Alright, well I think that's all we need from here. We've uncovered the trick. We can move the stairs, hopefully when we go back just to confirm it. That's what I'd like to do. But if the game lets us, that's another story entirely. Is that a huge lip? I'm trying to think. They would have had to climb up somewhere. Did they reach that lip from the diving board, maybe? Well, here, let's investigate it. You can see the gym's window over here.
That's the window we investigated from the top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agreed, the ladder only barely reached the window when it was on the stage.
If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through here.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. You may be 100% right, but there's that huge lip which I can't overlook. Let's try investigating this, see if it brings it up. The large diving board, it looks like something you find at a resort. Something about it has changed. And then they perhaps sneak the body in through the... Oh! No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. This might be a little crazy, but did they use the rope to make a pulley line to go over? That would be crazy. Oh, if they did that, I'm going to be really happy. This building is a school building. That just means that the window goes somewhere. Most of the windows are blocked off, but that one looks normal. What room has that window? That's a point of interest. Or that's a point of interest. So we have to go find where that window goes. Oh, and there's weird stuff in this pool, too. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big, sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves.
Oh, there's the dab bears. No, I'm pretty sure they clean it up usually. Don't look at us. I don't like water. I prefer juice. Aren't you robots too? You get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. If I remember correctly, I think Monokuma said something about water and how he doesn't like swimming in one of the older games. That's kind of a funny nod. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun. You know, Monodam might be onto something. I kind of want to go to the pool now. Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
You stupid!
Idiots, we're not here to play. We're here to smack those bastards into the pits of hell, you bastards. We're the Monocubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass!
If you don't pull it together, I'll throw you onto the pool myself.
Please don't. Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along? I have a feeling Monodam's gonna kill him next.
You saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Monokid?
Yes.
So long!
Gosh, that's what I'm scared of. Monodam's such a murderer. Scary robo-bear.
So then, it was one of us that put the inner tube there, not the Monocubs. Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably wasn't related to the case.
Isn't it related to the case? We're just for playing around then. Why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? That is a good point. This is intriguing. Well, let's put it in the shelf in our head. Like I swear, Shuichi has a whole library in his head. So many shelves to put things on. Ooh, that's fabric, I think, or a garbage bag. Huh? There's something else floating in the pool. It looks like a little piece of fabric.
Jeez.
Oh, no. Okay.
It's not just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know,
We're looking for the culprit. You don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay,
Yes, but... Perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective. Yes, you should! You are the ultimate detective for a goddamn reason. Pardon my French. Finally, he's acknowledged that. This is the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Is that? An electric air pump? Probably used it on the inner tube. I see you could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting. But I thought there was a door here. I guess I'm remembering this wrong. It was just a window that connected it. It's been a little while since I recorded that one episode where we looked through like all the labs and the library here. What I'm going to try and do is I think we're going to go out and around. Oh, no. Is there something else I didn't investigate? I thought I investigated. Oh, I didn't investigate the pool itself. Okay. This doesn't look like a normal school pool. More like a pool at the resorts. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. Still plenty of water to swim in. Water level hasn't changed, but I see something floating in it. Okay, and let's get the school pool rules. Some pool rules are posted here. There's one that I find peculiar. Yeah. There are also some specifications written here. The pool is 82 feet in length, and it is 39 feet wide. The pool side is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right sides are 8 feet each. There's something else bothering me about this pool rules. They say... Oh, hello there! Oh, no jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime!
Whoa! Where'd you come from?
Yeah.
I mean, jumping inside, or jumping itself is fine. You want to jump in front of a car or train? That's on you.
No.
The pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime. That would be a violation, right?
Hey,
Anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren would blare. And then that person would be ripped apart by the exorcist.
what?
You'd go that far.
yeah.
Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one needs to be ripped apart. Yet. And if that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime?
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, no one alive. Oh, no, Monokuma. Well, that gives me ideas. No swimming at nighttime. That just might play into this case. Cool rules have been added to the true bullet sections of your monopad.
Hey, so
Hey, Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here.
But
Oh, that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to the case.
no.
But you know, if the inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up?
So
Just leaving it sitting out there like that. Don't you think that's set up careless? That's straight up careless.
no.
No, even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pull or anything here that you could use to get the inner tube.
Remember,
That is a good point. The water level was so low you couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer.
but you know,
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand?
Well, probably because it was nighttime.
oh,
Oh, that's right. They couldn't get into the water.
Couldn't get into the water. Yeah, I suppose you could think of it that way. Like, it wouldn't make sense.
No.
Why would they leave a piece of fabric in the water and an inner tube?
Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places.
all right.
There's no time to waste, isn't that right, Sidekick?
you're right.
Yeah, sure. But I think that'd be a really nice twist, actually. If they kind of made like a slingshot system to get the body in there, that, like with the rope, of course, and maybe like they slid across it. I don't know. I'm just thinking that'd be really cool. That might be just a little far-fetched, but hey, I'm gonna go up there and see if there's anything suspicious in the so-called room. If I remember correctly, what was that? The third floor? That would be... Yeah, I think that's the third floor. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. There is 3 floors to the school, if I remember right. Alright, let's go on in and have a look then. And we're back, Meisters. So one thing I want to do here is check Maki's room. We've never checked Maki's room. We've never even been in there, so I'm not sure if the window to the pool goes down from there or if it was Ryoma's. I can't quite remember. Let's talk to Kurumi. Huh? What are you doing here,
Do
Kurumi?
you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced towards Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course, since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I am questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday around 6 in the evening. I have an alibi that holds true with about 6 different people.
So
The last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually.
Ben.
You are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey,
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma
That is
alive.
correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive at around 8 p.m. yesterday. Yes, when he flashed up away from Gonta and just left us there. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him by using the Shukuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after he got captured.
Yes, of
Like I
course.
said, he probably has crazy stamina. Have you ever seen Prince of Dennis? Jesus, some of the things they pull off. Anyways, furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Mew saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta after flashing him. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m. He was at least alive yesterday by 8 p.m. That means there is a time between 8 p.m. and all the way to the point in which we had that magic show that he could have been alive. Alright, Maki. Or Maki, you better let me in your room.
hey,
Maki, what are you doing here?
um,
Earlier, you said you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about
So
that?
what?
You'll be fine even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is...
Gosh, that's pretty harsh. But my sidekick is working his ass off.
Sidekick?
got it.
Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now.
Hey,
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
well,
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
you know,
More importantly, he just ignores her. Why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
like I'd know.
Why do you care?
no.
Because it's been bothering me. You've been here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
I know, that's not what I was trying to do. I want you to talk to me, Maki. This has nothing to do with the case. Please tell me so.
Hey!
It's true that you don't want to help, or you don't have to help us if you don't want to,
Is that alright?
but you should at least cooperate with our investigation. Because all our lives are on the line here.
That's so.
And if I did cooperate, it wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey!
And can I ask you this? Did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us.
Why?
Were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by. However, I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. Oh, well, that's all.
So Gonta got scared off by that. Well, I guess he would hold back against a girl. Especially when it's scary as you, Maki. Oh, I must skip that. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly?
Exactly, I want to see inside her lab. What reason did she have for that?
Hey,
Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. You don't know anything.
Ah,
Okay, I'm done here.
Oh, you are?
that's right.
Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so
If you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know? He's pretty good, pretty good.
What's with that face? In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. It might be. Maki alone. Maki, let me in this goddamn room. Or I swear.
well,
I can't help you. I don't know anything.
Ah,
Yeah, I know.
but you know.
If you remember anything,
They're just gonna say, I really want in this damn room. I've never seen in it, and I'm really suspicious about it. Is this open?
What's the matter?
this isn't related to the case.
I know it's one of these rooms on the 3rd floor. One of these windows connected to the one in the gym, which is what I'm curious about. Maybe it was Ryoma's then. I don't remember the layout of his building too well. At least the upper floors, 'cause I haven't been up here very often. The Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab, if I'm right then. The handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. If the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. Maybe they may have left a trace of evidence. The room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing. Anyways, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first. I think that's the shower room. And what the heck is this door? Oh, it's not going to tell us anything. There's a door to the hallway. What else do we have here? Well, I guess we can check the shower room first then. One place I do not believe... Oh, there's the window. Okay, it's the shower room in Ryoma's lab. Huh. Well, it's the first time I've been here. That explains why I didn't remember where the window was. I hadn't seen it yet. Well, this is the first time I've been here. And it's a shower room, but it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pros. And more like a prison.
Hey, so
You think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that? To bring back despair-inducing memories?
Okay.
Gosh, no wonder he's so beat up. He couldn't escape it if he came back here. Yeah, I think they did.
Jeez, Hanakuma's got a bad taste. Well, we already knew that.
And that's no surprise. It's nothing different. This window has no veins or barbed wire or bars blocking it. Could be. Was I right? I knew it was on the 3rd floor. I just didn't know exactly where. There was the one window I could see from the pool area. This might be it. I'm gonna open it and check. Aha!
Just as I suspected.
Yes, this is definitely it.
The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
3rd floor's high up, but if they aimed well, they could reach the pool. But Monokuma said you can't go in the pool at nighttime, right?
It's a school regulation. A campus-wide cyber will allow. And then that person will be ripped apart by the exorcists.
You'd go that far.
Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Because that hasn't happened yet. Because that hasn't happened yet, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime? Well, at the very least, no one alive.
But you know,
Well, it'd take a fair bit of time for someone to drown. That makes me think they probably did it before, and then maybe they threw him out into that pool. Maybe. I could be wrong here. That might be a reach. And then maybe they somehow got up to that other window instead of the miraculous spy-like zipping his body across the two entrance ways. Maybe.
Why do you say no one alive?
Is that all right?
I believe he was hinting that a dead person wouldn't be considered to be breaking the rules. Which means it is possible that a dead body was in the gym or the pool at nighttime.
you know,
True.
There's a chance Ryoma was carried to the gym after he was killed. You know, there's no point in carrying his body there if you can't get in.
I don't know if it's safe to say there was no point.
Wait a second, what's this?
Huh?
hey, so
Look, there's a weird scratches on the window
You're
frame.
right.
Yeah, as if someone scraped against it. These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the windows normally. This window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. Looks like it would hold even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi,
Okay.
Now you understand, right, Shuichi?
Yeah, maybe my initial guess was right then. What?
got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
I'm Kaito Momota.
It's all in a
luminary
day's
of the
work for
stars.
Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars. Remember, even children adore me.
I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. For Kaito's sake. Yeah, the things are starting to piece together on what they did here in my mind. So for my mind, what everything is telling me here, at least from what we found so far, is the culprit killed him. I think drowned him in here, most likely maybe even the sink, so let's check that out. We used that rope we found in the lab, possibly. This could be a stretch, because there's a lot of rope. There was the rope down in the pool. There was a rope in the, what do you call it? In the other place as well. There's rope in the gym. This is a pretty big stone sink. You can fill up with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stone, like something was scraping against it.
So,
Right, what made them?
These scratch marks are clearly not normal. They must have been made by some kind of metal. Okay, so maybe it wasn't the handcuffs. Maybe whatever contraption they used. What I think, personally, to link those two windows left the scratches, and maybe, just maybe the scratches were left on this by Ryoma. This is interesting. It is very interesting, actually. Scratch sink has been added to the truth bluff sections. And that just pretty much fits a lot of what I'm thinking in my head already. Now remember that. Yeah, we've already seen this clue. Didn't mean to click on it again.
hey, so
Is there anything else? No, these are prison-style showers, though. I will say that for sure.
I think that's everything in here then. No? Oh right, I didn't talk to Kaito. Sorry, Kaito buddy.
so
The Ultimate Prisoners Research Lab. Jeez, Monokuma's got bad taste. We already knew that, though.
What's my training to investigate? Oh, these, the handcuffs. There's a missing handcuff. There they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaito, handcuffs hanging on the wall.
Oh, hey look, they're the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same?
Because,
I think so. Here, look.
remember,
See, one empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here. Scratched handcuffs. We came here to confirm my suspicions about the handcuffs found in the tank, but we found even more important clues than I expected. They are the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab. There are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence. I'm not the only one thinking that then. Good.
It seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
all right.
Alright then, on to the next place. There's no point in staying here.
okay,
Right. You're 100% right, Kaito. You're 100% right. Let's get out of here.
Hey, so...
So, where should we go?
Whoa!
Oh! As he came into the shallow room, Kaito tripped and fell on the ground.
Hold up.
I didn't examine out. He just flickered. I think that was a glitch. The hell? Something caught on my leg.
That's...
It looks like a cable.
Oh, that would explain all the scratches. The rope wouldn't scratch it. It looks like a cable.
Ah.
This is for the tennis net. Man, whoever left this here should have put it in the corner.
Wait, the tennis net?
I see, so that's why this room felt odd. I should investigate this in detail.
We should. Oh my gosh, I thought it might have been the rope. That wouldn't explain the scratches.
Kaito!
You said that this cable is for hanging up the tennis net, right?
Ah.
Yeah, that's right.
Got it.
The cable that keeps the net up, but it's not up.
That's it. The reason I thought this room felt off was because the net was down. And we played tennis in here not long before. But that's probably not part of the story because that was social linking time with Ryoma. Anyways, when I came in here last time, the tennis net was up. That much we know for sure. But now the cable's been removed.
Huh?
Feel like someone took the cable off. Why would they do that?
Hey!
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. We're thinking the same thing.
No need. It's just about 50 feet long.
What?
Ah.
Oh, I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is.
You were in the tennis club?
That's right.
That's why. It pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey!
Did you know Ryoma from before?
Ah.
Oh, never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know...
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He's like a hero to every tennis kid.
Jeez.
And once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much. I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
Oh, Kaito, at least you admit it.
Regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do.
True, at least he realizes that.
So...
So anyways, what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Did something bother it, or did something about it bother you?
No.
Nothing specific. I was just checking.
So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife.
What is that analogy, right? Kaito. Oh, you husbando, you. Alright, I've searched the whole area now. I should move on to the next one. There's still other places left to search. Alright, well, let's go find another place. I have an idea of where we could go next. I still want to have a look at Maki's room because we've never been in there once. But I doubt I'm going to get in there. We can check a few other places as well. And we're back at the last place of contempt. So I believe the last place I wanted, that Shuichi wanted to look over was Ryoma's room, which is understandable. Let's go on in.
Ryoma Hoshi's room.
Gosh, I want to cry. I just imagine because of all the hanging out we did, and I hit the mic. Anyways, I just wanted to imagine with all the hanging out we did, when Shuichi walks in there, he hears Ryoma's voice. You hear him laughing. At least for me, it's so saddening to be in here. Really liked Ryoma. Anyways,
This is Ryoma's room, So where's his video? I don't see it sitting around anywhere. Maybe you put it on his bookcase.
Kaito opened up all the drawers one by one, checking each one of them.
That's weird. I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
I see, so we can't find it. That's all right. That's a clue in itself.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean?
Hey!
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember,
If their motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence.
That's true.
okay.
Oh gosh, a horrible thought just came to my mind about last night.
And the video is
not in his room, which means...
Oh, it's like we thought. That video was the motive.
Okay.
Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
All right, that's just what I expected from my sidekick.
Don't remind me of that.
Shuichi!
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing.
So...
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean...
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
What?
They show the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
Well, maybe we should have watched them. But looking away from the truth.
That goes back to what Kaede was saying. Shuichi, you can't not face the truth. Gotta look for it.
Oh. At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
Right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together.
Watching them together?
Yeah, we should have just gathered together and watched all the videos, shared everybody's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible to bear with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right?
That's what Kokichi was trying to do.
Huh?
And like, I guess the advantage to that does make sense as well. That's another way you could look at it. Is if everyone knew everyone's motive video, then at least it would deter the people from actually acting on that motive. That's true, and it could have been useful if this case still proceeded as it did. Anyways,
Hey!
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he had forced us into the same room. You think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way?
No. If that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done. The thing is, he's not normal.
That's
No,
right.
he's crazy.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. He's a liar after all.
That's true, it's impossible to know what Kokichi is thinking, but I suppose he could have been acting for it or in our favor for once. And just seeming like an a-hole so Monaco would think otherwise.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now?
I can just imagine Maki being like, yes, can we stop already?
Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video. In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway!
I'll give you a better analogy. It's like when you're on one of those scavenger hunts. The search itself is the best part. Most of the time, in my opinion, it isn't about the reward. The rewards are usually pretty meager for scavenger hunts anyways. At least from the ones I participated in as a child. That's probably a more relatable analogy for most people.
The class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later!
Yeah, Monokuma.
Shuichi!
Looks like it's time, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Not sure how I feel about it, though.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about it.
Worry. You can do it, man. I believe in you.
Believe in me.
Why?
Why? Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the They finally brought it up.
Idiot.
I believe in you because I want to. I believe in the you that believes in me. Do I need a reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in anymore. Oh,
Shuichi!
spoken like a true husbando. Shuichi, we're still young. I can't die before I had my first drink or gone to space.
Let's do it.
Really? I thought he would have already drunk it by now.
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then when? That's all you've got.
Yeah, that's right.
Kaito, I know.
Keep your chin up.
Yes, that's the expression I wanted to see. That's my sidekick.
He's right. I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to
That's
survive
it.
together. Maybe I don't really understand it, but I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I have to die with everyone else. That was something I never really talked about. So we've seen this once before, I believe, not long ago, actually. It was, what was it, the first episode or second? We had a flashback like this. I had a bit of a theory, like, there's a few things. It was probably revolving to the ultimate hunt, I personally think. And possibly, at the end of that hunt, they just got sick of running. They didn't want to do it anymore. Maybe, possibly, this is the stretch here, that they all wanted to die together. But instead, something else happened. That's a possibility, I'm just saying. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. So meisters, I didn't really talk a whole lot about that scene before, but what I'm worried about here from that scene is if we get our memories back, does that mean that none of us have a reason to survive anymore? They're going to take the reason away from us. That's what I'm worried about. But we won't know until that becomes a plot point, which I'm sure it will be, otherwise they wouldn't have shown it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, man. You can do it. I believe in the you that believes in me. Now let's go to the Shrine of Judgment.
Seriously, though, I just love that line. I think I've loved that line ever since I saw that wonderful, wonderful show with Anarchy and Spiral Power. Anyways, I should head to the Shrine of Judgment in the court. Alright, I'm going the wrong way. I was hoping we could look around a little more, but like I said, from the things I've pointed out, we have a really good idea of how the killing itself happened, a good idea of what transpired. I initially thought maybe the cuffs could have been scraped against that window, perhaps they threw them over it. But when we went to the pool, I just thought, well, let's check up at that window, because what I thought they did is maybe they made some sort of sliding device. Because there's certainly a little bar in between each window, and Ryoma's a tiny little guy. And they drowned him in that sink, tied that metal wire, which would probably be strong enough to support him. The rope may not have been, from what I saw. And then they slid him across. The reason why that little flotation device is either in there is, I think, more of a distraction myself. Now, there's only a very few people that had access to Ryoma's room as well. It's making me think about a lot of things, but I think you guys remember that one scene where Ryoma told a certain person to clean the room. That's at least what I'm thinking about. I hope I'm not right, but that's really what I'm starting to suspect. It either has to be her or Maki, and I'm really leaning towards the first one, because Maki doesn't have much of an alibi either, and she won't even let us into her room, which is also suspicious. Anyways.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? Not like we have a choice, right? You are quick to understand? This Monokuma has trained you.
What?
We've got nothing to worry about, right, a-holes? We figured out the culprit, won't we? We'll figure it out. Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time. Right, Himiko? Are you nuts? I guess she's suspicious, but that's too obvious. I think that's way too obvious. How dare you bully Himiko? You degenerate! You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh?
Wait.
And even if you think about it, Gonta said that there was nobody in there until the piranhas dropped in, so I think my theory holds more water than Himiko doing it. Because she would have had to exit through that door, somehow stuff the body back in, and Gonta would have noticed it in there prior to the piranhas dropping, I think. That's just neither... That's probably very important, but we'll move on. I can talk all day about this, and I don't need to. That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
And let's put an end to this glass trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, all we can do is move. Put down the Monokuma statue of fabulousness. Seriously, I still love that so much. And I can't go with the fact I'm dying every time because they replace that cup every time he breaks it.
The door appeared before us with pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped towards the door, reluctantly. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing. Just as we passed through the door, closed with a bang behind us. We slowly descended, hearing the usual noise. Started up again. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged, my heart pounded harder and harder. And just when I thought I would pass out from my nerves, we arrived. The elevator came to a stop. I'm so used to this whole scene playing out. It was so nerve-wracking in the other games too. But this wasn't the end, no. It was only just the beginning.
Welcome!
Welcome! You're You've hopelessly arrived once again. Do you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? It's always styling, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful? Put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the Excels to build this classroom, Daddy. The father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by father.
What are you saying?
You idiots are committing this to this henchman a bit.
They're so cute.
You guys are so cute that I can't help working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail in this courtroom, almost like it's for a show. Oh, for a show? That's an interesting way to put it. Did he hit the nail on the head? Is this just for show? Are you showing us the people outside and... Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us. As in, they're no longer with us, you know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Is he joking about that, or is there actually something crazy happening outside these walls? Oh, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. Or is he just saying that to get her goat? Either is possible. You never know with Monokuma.
Then the class trial began.
Like, I don't want to say anything about other games. I'm trying really hard not to, because they're spoilers, and some of you watching may not have seen the other games. I just like doing little nods here and there.
Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his Gorma glory, he told us that he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that reason, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. The person who killed him was one of us. He's here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all.
But that's enough of the Ryoma voice. I'm gonna fucking cry. If this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth. To get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. Oh, that's always so epic. Do you want to save? Yep, we do. Anyways, meisters, as per the usual, I'm probably going to leave it off there for today. I like to keep the investigations separate from the trials just because the trials are so goddamn long. And I think that's everything though, meisters. But I pointed out a lot of interesting details here, and I think I've built a pretty good case myself. I always try to explain myself a little more, as in the previous Danganronpa games, I didn't quite do so as much. And some of you meisters didn't like that. So, I hope you enjoyed, and as always, if you enjoyed that video, leave a like. It does help support the channel. Feel free to leave a comment as well. Like I said, just don't confirm or deny suspicions. Usually by the time this goes up, I'll probably have played through the trial. But mind you as well, that's just to keep it good for everyone else that's watching it blind with me. As that's not the first time people have done that, meisters. Anyways, we'll see you next time on the Academy, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smack that bell beside the subscription button if you haven't already to be shown when new notifications go up so you don't miss any videos, meisters. And if you've yet to, hit that subscribe button and join the Academy. Become part of the Weapon Academy today. We'll see you next time on Danganronpa, meisters. Well, we'll see who done it! Who the murderer is! We have our suspicions, but we don't know quite yet, and we'll confirm that in this trial.